Why does disappearing break her more than anything you could say? Why does silence cut deeper than anger and distance wound sharper than rejection? The truth is simple. While confrontation feeds her ego, vanishing starves it. And when you vanish, completely without warning, you don't just leave her life. You collapse the world she built on controlling your presence. Most men try to win her back with words, prove their worth through pleading, or explode in anger to be remembered. But the dark psychology truth is this: the strongest move is to disappear without a trace. Because silence creates a void, and the mind cannot tolerate a void. Suddenly, there are no messages to ignore, no attention to feed on, no energy to drain. She's left alone with her thoughts, and her thoughts become the punishment. They replay everything, every word, every fight, every moment she underestimated you. And the longer the silence grows, the louder it becomes inside her mind. Vanishing is not weakness, it is power. It shows you no longer need her to see your worth, because you've already reclaimed it. If you're ready to stop chasing her and start haunting her, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My silence is unforgettable. Number 1. Presence made her feel powerful. As long as you stayed, she felt in control. Your constant presence was her safety net, her proof that no matter how she treated you, you'd still be there. Every message you answered instantly, every call you took, every time you showed up, it all silently told her, you can't lose me. And that gave her power. The paradox is brutal. The more available you are, the less valuable you become. Familiarity breeds comfort, and comfort breeds complacency. Your presence became predictable, and predictable things lose their mystery, their weight, their power. She didn't see you as rare, she saw you as guaranteed. The Stoics warned of this. Seneca said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." By giving her constant access to you, you taught her to stop noticing you. She stopped listening to your words, stopped feeling your effort, stopped fearing your loss. And in her mind, she rose while you sank. Dark psychology calls this value erosion. The more someone sees you, the more they assume they'll always have you, and the human mind stops valuing what it assumes is permanent. That's why staying made her feel powerful, and why leaving will make her crumble. If you're ready to stop being her constant and start becoming her absence, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I remove what they take for granted. Number 2. Disappearing shatters her illusion. She built her confidence on the belief that you would always be there. It became her hidden anchor, your loyalty, your attention, your constant presence. The moment you vanish, that illusion shatters. Suddenly, the man she thought she controlled has disappeared without explanation, and the ground beneath her pride begins to crack. Disappearing pulls the rug from under her ego. It's not just your absence she feels, it's the loss of power. For the first time, she doesn't know what you're doing, who you're with, or if you even care. That uncertainty is poison to control. And as the silence grows, so does her panic. The Stoics embraced this kind of power. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Disappearing proves you are no longer bound to her world. You are no longer seeking her approval or fearing her rejection. You are free, and that freedom is what terrifies her. Dark psychology calls this control collapse. When someone loses access to you, their brain spirals into fear and desperation. The same woman who acted cold suddenly feels powerless because the man she thought was fixed in place has become a ghost. Your vanishing breaks the illusion that she mattered more than your peace, and that realization cuts deeper than any words ever could. If you're ready to stop feeding her illusion and start breaking it, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My silence breaks their control. Number 3. The mind fills the silence. When you vanish, her mind becomes your messenger. The silence you leave behind won't stay empty, it will echo. And in that echo, her thoughts will spiral. Did I push him too far? Is he gone for good? Has he already moved on? Was I nothing to him at all? This is the hidden power of vanishing. It forces her brain to do the work for you. While words can be dismissed or argued with, silence cannot. It offers no answers, no closure, no comfort, and the human mind cannot tolerate a void, so it fills it with fear, with doubt, with regret. Marcus Aurelius said, "You always own the option of having no opinion." When you give no opinion, no reaction, no explanation, you leave her nothing to fight, and nothing is more haunting than the unknown. Dark psychology calls this the Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished stories torment the mind. Your sudden disappearance becomes an unfinished story she can't stop replaying, and each replay makes her doubt herself more while your silence grows louder. The mind fears silence because it can't control it, and that's why it destroys her from the inside. If you're ready to let silence speak louder than words ever could, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications and comment below. My silence says everything. Number 4. Scarcity creates obsession. The moment you disappear, something shifts. The same presence she once ignored suddenly becomes rare, and what becomes rare becomes valuable. Scarcity turns your absence into gold, and the more she realizes she can't have you, the more her mind becomes addicted to the thought of you. While you were always available, she could take you for granted. Your attention was easy, your presence was constant, but now there's nothing. No texts, no calls, no glances. The supply has been cut off, and her brain goes into panic mode. This is how obsession begins. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca said, "What is rarely seen is valued more." It's human nature. When something disappears, we romanticize it. We rewrite the past, exaggerate its beauty, and crave what we once dismissed. That's the trap her mind falls into now. She's idealizing the very man she once overlooked. Dark psychology calls this the scarcity principle. The mind assigns extreme value to what is hard to reach or impossible to have. Your silence makes you unreachable, and unreachable things become irresistible. The less she sees you, the more her mind magnifies you. You don't need to make her want you. You only need to vanish and let scarcity do the work. If you're ready to become rare in a world full of desperate noise, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My absence creates desire. Number 5. Breaking the validation cycle. As long as you stayed, you fed her ego. Every message you sent, every call you answered, every glance you gave was fuel, and she consumed it without gratitude. This is the cycle. She withholds affection to gain power, and you give more to earn it back. The more you chase her validation, the more she controls you. But when you vanish, the cycle collapses. No more attention, no more reassurance, no more emotional energy to feed on, and suddenly she's starving. Because her power wasn't in who she was, it was in how much of yourself you gave her. Now that you've disappeared, she has nothing left to consume. Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Refusing to react is how you break her spell. Silence severs the invisible rope she wrapped around your mind. And once the rope is gone, the dynamic flips. She becomes the one chasing. Dark psychology calls this narcissistic supply withdrawal. When someone who thrived on your attention loses it, they spiral, Their self-worth collapses because they can no longer feed off yours. The same woman who once acted indifferent now becomes desperate because the supply is gone, and she doesn't know how to live without it. You don't win the game by giving more. You win by disappearing completely. If you're ready to cut off the fuel and reclaim your power, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I stop feeding what drains me. Number 6. Your detachment destroys her control. Her power over you was never real. It was borrowed from your emotions. As long as she could provoke you, confuse you, or make you chase her, she felt in control. But the moment you detach, when your emotions go silent and your presence disappears, her control disintegrates. Detachment is the death of manipulation. She can't guilt you if you feel no shame. She can't tempt you if you crave nothing. She can't punish you if you no longer seek her reward. And this terrifies her because it means her tactics no longer work on you. Marcus Aurelius said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed." That's detachment. It's not pretending you don't care. It's genuinely choosing not to. It's walking away without flinching while she expected you to beg. And that unexpected stillness shatters her illusion of power. Dark psychology calls this emotional unavailability as disruption. When someone who once reacted to everything stops reacting to anything, it destabilizes the manipulator. She depended on your emotions to guide her behavior, and now you've gone dark. The board is blank. The game is broken. Your detachment isn't just distance. It's dominance. If you're ready to stop being controlled and start becoming untouchable, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My detachment ends their control. Number 7. While she crumbles, you evolve. While she's busy spiraling in silence, you're using that same silence to rise. This is the part she never expected. She thought your world revolved around her, but the moment you vanish, her world starts collapsing while yours begins to rebuild. Every day she spends wondering where you went. You're getting stronger. You're sharpening your body, strengthening your mind, and fortifying your spirit. What she thought was retreat is actually transformation. And the cruel truth is this: the more you grow, the smaller she becomes in her own mind. The Stoics lived by this principle. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. You're done wasting it. No more chasing, no more proving, no more explaining." While she clings to the past, you're building a future she'll never be allowed to touch. Dark psychology calls this contrast trauma. When someone sees you evolving without them, their mind magnifies their loss. They can't stop comparing who you are now to who you were with them, and that comparison breaks them, because they realize they didn't just lose you, they lost the best version of you. While she crumbles, you rise into the man she'll never get back. If you're ready to turn silence into your transformation, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I rise while they regret. Number 8. Mystery becomes magnetic. The moment you vanish, you stop being predictable, and the unknown is irresistible. What she once saw as ordinary becomes a mystery her mind can't stop circling. Where is he? Who is he with? Has he changed? Does he still think of me? Every question becomes an obsession because your silence gives her nothing, and the brain can't handle nothing. When you were present, she had certainty. She could predict your moods, your patterns, your reactions. But now you've disappeared, and certainty has turned to chaos. The man who was once easy to read has become unreadable, and that shift makes her chase answers she'll never get. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be more like a Roman, simple, reserved, and quiet." That quiet is what creates mystery, because while others overshare, overreact, and overexpose themselves, you are gone. silent, elusive, untouchable. And mystery always commands attention. Dark psychology calls this the uncertainty effect. When the mind doesn't know what's happening, it fills the gaps with fantasy, and fantasy is always more powerful than reality. She's not chasing who you are anymore. She's chasing the story her mind created about you. You don't need to impress her. You only need to disappear and let mystery do the work. If you're ready to become unforgettable by becoming unknown, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below, "My mystery makes me magnetic." Number 9. Silence makes you the prize. When you were always there, she believed she was the prize. She assumed your attention, your time, and your effort were hers by default. But the moment you go silent, that belief dies, and a new reality takes its place. You were the prize all along. Silence flips the dynamic. It removes the chase. It takes you off the pedestal she built for herself and places you beyond her reach. Now she's the one questioning her worth, doubting her appeal, wondering how she lost the man she thought would never leave. That doubt becomes her punishment and your power. The Stoics embodied this energy. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." In silence, she might think you've lost, but in truth, you've just stopped playing. And once you stop playing, you stop losing. Dark psychology calls this perceived value inversion. When something once easily accessible becomes unavailable, its perceived value skyrockets. Your silence removes access, and that instantly makes you rare, desired, and dominant. She no longer feels chosen. She feels rejected. And that shifts the chase. Silence doesn't make you invisible. It makes you priceless. If you're ready to stop chasing and start being the prize, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below, "I am the prize." Number 10. Vanishing is the ultimate power move. Words can be argued with. Emotions can be manipulated. Even anger can be twisted into proof that you still care. But vanishing cannot be touched. Vanishing is the one move she can't fight, can't spin, can't undo. It ends the game instantly because it removes you from the board. No drama, no explanation, just silence. And the echo of everything she lost. At first, she'll wait. She'll tell herself you're just angry, that you'll come back like you always did. But as the silence grows heavier, hope turns to fear, and fear turns to regret. That's when the reality sinks in. You're not coming back. And she will replay every moment, trying to figure out the exact second she lost the man who once gave her everything. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." Disappearing embodies this. While she thrives on reaction, you give her none. While she plays games, you exit the arena entirely. Your silence is not surrender, it is sovereignty. Dark psychology calls this the finality effect. When someone realizes something is gone forever, their mind breaks trying to reverse it, and they can't. That's what makes vanishing the ultimate power move, because it doesn't just remove your presence, it removes their power over you. If you're ready to stop playing her game and disappear from it completely, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below, "I vanish to win." In the end, you didn't need to argue. You didn't need to prove your worth. You didn't need revenge. You only needed to vanish, because while she built her pride on your presence, you built your power in your absence. And now the silence she once celebrated has become the storm that's destroying her from the inside. Think about what you've done here. You stripped away the control she thought she had. You shattered the illusion of your availability. You let her mind spiral in the silence. You turned scarcity into obsession, broke the validation cycle, destroyed her grip on your emotions, and while she crumbled, you evolved. Your mystery grew magnetic. Your silence made you the prize, and by disappearing, you delivered the one move she could never counter. This is the essence of dark psychology. To walk away without a word and let their own mind do the damage, because while they search for your voice, they'll only hear the echo of what they lost, and the truth that they will never get you back. If you're ready to stop chasing and start haunting, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My silence is unforgettable. Thanks for watching, Stoic Soldier.